Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how much you need to get started on Amazon FBA in Canada. So I get this question all the time. People always ask me, hey Jewel, how much does it cost to get started with this? Do I have enough cash? How much does it cost? So we are going to dive in and dissect that, and I've broken it down for you guys. Now this is approximate, and this is based on items that you may or may not have. So the prices of what you'll need are going to fluctuate. So you guys can take a look at this video and actually calculate yourself if you've got the funds or not. And before I get started, I'm going to have some videos pop up on the screen. These are all my Amazon FBA Canada videos. I made these strictly for you guys, my Canadian friends. Please feel free to watch these after the video. You can find the links in the description below, or you can click on the screen. Okay, so how much do you need to get started with Amazon FBA in Canada? This is a question I get all the time, and it's going to vary from person to person. So this approximation I'm going to base on sending out your very first shipment. So getting started with Amazon FBA and sending out your first shipment. Okay, so the first cost that you'll come across, and this is optional by the way, is the Amazon seller account. So you can choose between the free membership or the paid membership, and the free is obviously free, and the paid membership is $29.9 a month Canadian. Now I have the pro membership, and it obviously gives you access to more benefits, and you guys can check that out when you're signing up. Next is sticker labels. So I always suggest to my students that they sticker label their own products because it's going to save them more profit, because if you get Amazon to do it, you have to pay per product that you get them to sticker. Now, sticker labels range from all different prices. I've seen them at the dollar store where you can get a couple of sheets for $1, or you can go to Staples and get them for $15.99, $20.99, depending on what kind and what brand. I personally buy them from the United States in bulk. I buy like 100 sheets of sticker paper, and I get them for about $15 Canadian when it's converted. So I'm going to say $15 for the sticker labels, but you can definitely find ones for cheaper at the dollar store and in other office supply stores. So the third cost would be shipping supplies. So things like tape, brown wrapping paper, boxes, things like that. Now I am also very minimal on this as well, so I'm gonna say this cost is going to be $3. Now here's why I'm gonna say $3 is because you can go to the dollar store, you can buy tape for $1, you can get brown wrapping paper. I don't use any bubble wrap or foam fillers or anything like that because it's much more expensive. You can get a whole tube of brown wrapping paper for $1, and that lasts for multiple shipments. And you can find boxes for free everywhere. So you can find boxes for free in your home. You can ask friends or family. I don't ever buy boxes, so I'm not going to put that into the cost. So I'll say $3 for shipping supplies. The next cost that you're going to incur is the one that is the most, and this is the one for products. So this is the stuff that you're going in the store, buying stuff, and this is stuff you're going to make profit on, is the products. So I always recommend to my students that they spend between $50 to $100 on their first shipment. Now, if you obviously have more to spend, then go ahead. But this is to start off with. If you're scared or you're nervous and you don't have much money, I would say spend between $50 to $100 on your first shipment. And when you're buying these items, don't just buy one item that's $50 or one item that's $100. I would spread it across a range of items. Try and get as many items, try and squeeze as many items in there as possible. The reason why I say this is because in the beginning, when you're first starting out, you might not know what is going to sell and what's not going to sell. So I would rather have you spread it out over a bunch of different products and more likely have a sale than get one item, one or two items, and then not have sales for a very, very long time. So I would say if you are spending $50 to $100, then spread it out get a bunch of different products that are lower priced that still have profit. Now, can you spend less than $50? Yeah, you can spend $5, you can spend $1, you can spend whatever you want. This is just my recommendation to you when you're first starting out. So, don't take this as, oh, I can only spend between 50 to 100. It can range, but this is just my recommendation for you. When I was first starting out, I actually did spend about $50 to $100, probably in the 75 range when I was first starting out. Now, the last cost that you're going to incur when you are first starting out to send your first shipment is the shipping cost. So depending on where you live in Canada, you might have the Canada Post shipping charge or the UPS shipping charge that will happen through your dashboard. So if you have access to UPS in your seller dashboard, then you're looking at something like $8, between $5 to $8 to $15. It really depends on how big and how heavy your shipment is. And if you're looking at Canada Post, you're looking at minimum $15 to $30 with shipping. They are a lot more expensive, and I actually used them for the first 2 years up until Amazon introduced their UPS shipping program. So I would say for shipping, it's going to range between $10 and $30. Now, this is just an approximate. It could be less depending on if you're sending items that are lighter and smaller, and it could be way more if you're sending a bunch of books or heavy items like tools. It could be way more than that. So my range is between 10 to 30. I teach my students to get lighter items, smaller items in the beginning because of shipping costs. So that's why I'm saying the 10 to 30. Okay, so in total, you're looking at spending between $107 to $177. That's with the prices I just explained to you now. But you can go way lower than that, or you can go way higher. There's no exact formula, but this is just what I recommend when you're first starting out. Now, these costs don't include having a smartphone for scanning, a printer for printing out the sticker labels, and having a computer, because you need a computer to sign on to the seller dashboard and basically manage your seller account. Alright, so those are the costs that I have worked out for you guys when you are first starting out. Sending your very first shipment using Amazon FBA in Canada. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. If I've helped you out in any way, please let me know by giving us a like, a comment, a subscribe. All that would be very much appreciated. And don't forget to check out those extra Amazon FBA Canada videos in the description below. There's a bunch of playlists. There's way more videos that I've created for you guys. Alright guys, well thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Back from the dead.